Affairs of Singapore to deliver his speech, please.
Your Excellency, High Commissioner, Dr. Asfar Muhammad Mustafa, my parliamentary colleagues, Sandin, Rizal, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to join all of you today to celebrate Malaysia's 68th National Day. On behalf of the government of Singapore, the people of Singapore, our warmest congratulations to our nearest neighbor, Malaysia, and to all our Malaysian friends and relatives on this joyous occasion. Singapore and Malaysia very obviously share a unique bond, one that is defined history, ties of kinship, and an acute appreciation. No matter our differences, our futures are forever one. As literally next door neighbors, Singapore and Malaysia will always have a very real stake in each other's peace, prosperity, and progress. Our long-standing and our close partnership, in fact, cuts across multiple domains. We have regular interactions at all levels, and these interactions are essential to build trust, to explore new ideas, to co-create new solutions for the future. Prime Minister Lawrence Wong and Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim held their first leaders retreat together in January this year with Jakarta. In May, we were honored to welcome Prime Minister Anwar, who delivered a special address right here at the Shangri-La Nanyang. And just last month, we were honored by the presence of His Royal Highness, the Regent of Johor, Tunku Ismail, Her Highness Cik Wan Mahkota Kabira, as well as Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid, who attended our SG16 National Day parade. And President Rahman Shamsuddin also visited Ipoh just last month for the 54th University Day of NUS Inter-University Golf Tournament. Economically, you heard statistics behind the Commissioner. Singapore and Malaysia have long been amongst each other's largest trading partners and business. And we are doubling down on growing this economic project together. The Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone is a prime example of this. And since the agreement was signed in January just this year, it has generated strong interest from the business community. In April this year, organized the inaugural Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone Business and Investment Forum was held in Johor Bahru, and was Deputy Prime Minister Gan Kim Yong, together with the Minister of Malaysia's Investment, Trade and Industry, Tunku Zafrul Abdul Aziz, and Johor Menteri Besar, Tuan Hafiz Yazdi, attended this forum, and this forum drew an audience of more than 1,000 businessmen and policymakers. And the investments that have been drawn and that will be drawn to the Special Economic Zone will create many good jobs in both regions. It will strengthen our supply chains. It will send a very important signal to international investors that both sides are open for business and working together. By leveraging on our complementary strengths, the SEZ will help both sides to better navigate the growing global economic uncertainty. And it has the potential to be a game changer, not just for large multinational corporations, but for the small and medium enterprises on both sides of the causeway. And needless to say, the causeway and the Cross Sector are amongst the world's busiest enterprises. And related to that is the fact that the highly anticipated Johor Bahru Singapore rapid transit system or RTS will transform the daily lived experience of both Malaysians and Singaporeans have to make a daily commute between Johor and Singapore. It will reduce commute times. It will be another real symbol of our physical and tangible connectivity. It will unlock many of doors, open many new opportunities. But beyond hardware, Singapore and Malaysia also cooperate on the software, on the intangible side of things. Let me give you 3 examples. First, our 2 countries work together to submit a joint nomination to inscribe Chingay, the beloved multicultural street parade that is conducted each year in both our countries. To inscribe this on the UNESCO representative list of intangible cultural heritage of the country earlier this year. And this joint nomination, in fact, follows an earlier successful inscription of the Kebaya in 1884, which was put up by Malaysia and Singapore, and also involved our Indonesian Nine Islands. Second example, Singapore will organize the 3rd Triennial Cultural Showcase later this year in Malaysia. The TCS is an important platform to enable and to showcase the numerous cross-cultural exchanges across our creative, arts, and heritage. Third example, the Singapore International Foundation and the Yayasan Guru Tun Hussein collaborated on the inaugural Malaysia-Singapore English Volunteers Program. For last month, Singapore volunteers were deployed to 3 primary schools in Selangor to work with the teachers there to facilitate English lessons and encourage everyday practical use of the language. There are numerous other examples, but of course this is a Malaysian event, and you know Malaysian event, there's always delicious food. So I better not keep you all away from the tantalizing menu which is ahead of us. But let me just also, and I promise you this final point, but congratulate Malaysia for your leadership of ASEAN. This is a time more than ever before that ASEAN is important for us to hang together rather than hang separately. And I commend special inspired Prime Minister Anwar and commit Singapore working very closely to support Malaysia. So in closing, let me again wish all Malaysians, brothers, sisters, and friends here a very happy 68th National. And may the excellent ties between our 2 countries continue to grow, strengthen. After the national anthem of Malaysia, which I should add, I'm old enough to remember it played here in Singapore on radio. And after the national anthem, privileged to propose a toast for the good health, happiness, His Majesty,